Nope.
That's recording. All right.
Accordance _ volume _1.rar. Not there.
Okay, I see what the issue is. So you see in the URL, it says lowrider.com/WP content.
Yes, what the hell? How do I fix that?
So you want to make it either make it an absolute or a relative path. I don't know what it looks like right now, but if you do like a slash and then the WP content, that should work.
Let's try that. I actually know what that means. For once. Nope. This is why I was so irritated that I couldn't just use the upload feature that I've always used before.
Well, there's no WP content in there.
God damn it. That's not gonna help.
So it needs the WP content and the rest of the stuff, basically. The relative thing worked, though. It's lowrider.com/coordinates.
I'm going to go post Guido while I'm thinking about it. This updates.
Appreciate that.
Yep.
By the way, are you streaming tomorrow?
Yes, never winner. Okay. Never winner. That's you're the only person who noticed the name of the character.
Wow.
A wizard with a con of 8.
It's the only good thing.
All right. Help me out here, Third. What am I doing wrong this time?
Let me refresh it. Hold on.
Do I have to have content then uploads, or?
Okay, so it basically just needs to be the same as it was before, but with that relative thing slash in the front. So it needs the full path to it.
Hang on. So, oh my God, everything. I want you to know that. This is so stupid. I really wish I knew why it wasn't letting me do the thing that was actually working.
For some reason, it's not interpreting the space in the URL right. Normally, it just fixes that, but I don't know. I haven't seen that in years, to be honest.
I think it is working. Let me bug Irongrod and see if it's working for him.
Oh, click button. Hey, it's downloading.
Woo! I gotta share this out loud really quick. You know how Alexa has scripts you can set up for it?
Mm-hmm.
So you can say, Alexa, intruder alert, add action, say, never should have come here, set volume to 100, play Skyrim combat music, floor lamp, 100% red.
Wow.
Good God.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Third, for helping me with that stupidity. That's going to be frustrating in the future. Whatever. How did you find the URL for that, by the way?
How did I find? When it's public HTML is the root, and then everything else is just appended to it. So I just typed it in and it started downloading. So I was like, oh, this is the URL.
Got it. Okay. Pretty sure my mic's working because I've been talking for the last several minutes, and it's going. Hey.
I actually haven't been able to hear you. I've just guessed based on malfunctions.
I knew it.
Your success rate is amazing, sir.
It is. You are very talented. My goodness.
Same thing I do with my wife, so at least according to her.
Oh, speaking of which, I should leave the Discord chat I'm still in. There we go. God, I was even in that. Okay.
One other thing I do want to mention, just because I'm thinking of it now while we're all here, in theory, we may not need to use Zencaster after today.
Okay. You got a new process?
Well, sort of. So Zoom had an update recently, which it has always allowed you to record the sessions, but now it actually allows you to record individual audio for each person.
Ooh, nice.
So that is then basically duplicating what Zencaster does for me.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to test it yet. That's what we're doing tonight.
Ah, okay.
Yes, but wouldn't you want it in triplicate just in case?
I wouldn't feel safe without a secondary backup.
Yeah.
Well, so my backup is the audio that's coming through OBS.
No, yeah.
That's what a lot of people would refer to as the worst backup.
But it's still a backup.
It's the secondary backup. See? I'm sorry, but to this day, that's my favorite quote in Star Trek, even though it's completely not true for the rest of the franchise. It's O'Brien. It's like, I wouldn't feel safe without a secondary backup.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started here.
All right, let's do it. Okay, I immediately turn on my comrades. I backstab Jay.
This was inevitable.
It was the only way.
Yes.
Is my audio? Yeah, my audio is coming through. Okay.
I turned to Big John. I'm like, John, I serve thee.
Serve thee?
He says, what's a thee?
Yeah.
No, you. My name's not
Thee.
Thee.
Aware of that?
Let's start over.
SERF, you surf him?
Yes, I surf you. I might also surf him, the other type of surf.
Sure.
I have no idea. Well, actually, I do know why. Post-apocalypse, the only thing that's going to survive the apocalypse are cockroaches. So now I'm thinking of Joe's apartment and sewer surfing.
There you go. They know what surfing is. It's because of the cockroaches.
That's terrible. All right.
It really is.
So who remembers where we left off?
I do. We were about to
Storming the
totally
castle.
not attack the castle. And we were kind of in an undefined hurry because we know that Doom is on its way and we don't know when.
Okay.
Doom is
Like we can see the dust clouds, we can hear the war drum in our minds, but we haven't actually seen the evidence yet. We're just waiting for it. And we don't have anyone on watch right now because we pulled everyone for this.
It's true.
So we're all going to die. Like, we're going to infiltrate this place, go through this place, leave, and he needs to be right there. We'll be like,
Yep.
God damn it.
It'll be easy to find that way.
Hang on. Tilde. Add item, space, machine gun.
Wrong item ID.
Okay, we're cool, guys. We're cool.
Error 404.
No!
And game crash. We got to start over from the beginning.
No! Okay, so we're back in the past. First thing I do is I don't get on board this stupid ship.
Now you get on the train, which is how it's infinitely worse.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That would be... All right. What horribleness is awaiting us? I'm ready.
So we were still trying to figure out, are we going to storm the castle, or are we going to try and talk our way in, or a
Oh, no, I thought we had decided that.
You were going to try and talk while we...
Yeah, I feel like we were going
back
to do
you up.
both, basically.
Yeah.
Like, people were going to get in place for wall climbing while I go up and die trying to
Yes.
talk my way in.
Hopefully not that part, but yeah.
I mean, the talking part will happen before the dying part, so one way or another, I'm going to buy you guys a couple rounds.
Okay.
Let's head out to the bar then.
I'm going to walk up and be like, howdy, my fine fellow friends. How are you? Okay.
So you're just walking up to the main entrance?
I'm going to go and roll this now because I want every plus available that exists.
Okay.
All of them. Just all of them.
All the pluses.
Yes.
So I
the
mean, we
first
could
thing-
do it like Hitman and try and see if we can find like a delivery service that we can knock that person out and dress up as the delivery
I
person.
thought about that, but we're on a bit of a time crunch, and
Does anybody have a coin?
Ooh, I do have a coin. We're cool.
Yes, okay.
We're cool.
Great.
I have a briefcase too.
Oh, see, you have a deadly weapon then.
I have got to play that game. It's on my premiere run list. So I rolled that 11 is my performance, Guido.
Okay.
Now that to be clarifying, that's me prepping myself. I'm throwing myself into the role before they even start talking to me, before I open my mouth.
Okay.
So that's all before I open my mouth right there. And that's me portraying myself as I have no idea what I'm going to do to get in here. Like, I got to come up with a lie.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what your plan was for that.
Help me out, guys. What's a good lie?
I mean, you know harm.
That's always a classic. Yep.
I mean you no harm. I am your ally.
Take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader.
Done.
I mean, they know who you are already, probably. So
They might. I'm not that famous.
I mean, like, you can be famous in a town of like 100 people.
Yeah. What I could do. Well, okay.
You tell them you're a hand for Big Ben.
I was going to say I could try to pretend I'm with Ben to basically see if they are in on this, as I suspect they are, as we, I think, suspect they are.
Yeah.
And go with it on that. But the problem is, if they aren't, then I've run into a wall.
Seems kind of like a coin flip as to whether or not this is going to work if we go with that.
I know, right? So what do you think? Should I go with that? Should I just...
Say, otherwise we initiate plan B.
Well, okay. Actually, before I go too much farther, so the attitude then, Guido, that I'm using is basically casual with a little bit of bored mixed in, right?
Okay.
Like,
So the anime expression.
No, it's the I've been on shift for 3 hours. Nothing's been happening, and a little bit of relatable. Like I don't know, I don't mean relatable, but you know how like in real life you talk to someone and they're like, oh man, my feet, and I'm like, oh, I'm completely with you on that, these shifts, and they'll be like, oh, I know, God, I can't wait till I get up. There's like that automatic kinship thing between long suffering, right? So that's
trying to commiserate with them.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Like, oh my God, Big Ben's been having me run for like the last, God, I don't even know, like 8 hours or something like that. Get down there in time. Something like that is the direction I'm going to take that with.
Okay.
So that's the approach I'm going.
Okay.
Now, I also want to be on approach. Again, I'm casual, bored, and I want to act like my legs are hurting. Like, oh, jeez. And I want to pretend I'm not at 7 health.
Right.
That's very important. Because I never got a heal. So I'm like, oh man, oh God, I'm gonna pause.
Now, one thing I do want to double check here: you guys did spend the night in the, I want to say the church or whatever it was, the
monastery, yeah. And we did.
So it is the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So if I understand Third's character's ability as the daily thing to do the healing?
Yes.
Did you want to use that on him before we start this?
Oh, I probably should.
I mean, that's up to you. You can just let me have 7 health.
All right.
All right. I don't want to, steal that from a plan that you had if you did, but in case you had forgotten, I didn't want to just let that run away.
Well, here we go. I found these here bandages on the ground. I figure I should.
Is there dirt in those? Is that
well, there
dirt?
There was a lot more before I wiped it off.
Oh, okay. Whew, I feel your sanitation methods fill me with confidence, sir.
He washed them in the river. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God!
Oh no!
I can feel the nanos just crawling in there.
They're medical. It's fine.
They are medical. That is true.
Oh God!
There it is.
So that's just an automatic 6 hit points then?
Yes, it says you can heal 1d6 plus heal skill hit points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so I will take the 6. I say, thank you, sir. I feel like I have typhoid now.
Now, it's probably better than having 7 hit points.
That's true. So having now had typhoid, I return to what I was doing. Again, one of the other things I'm trying to do, though, is I'm trying to give them time, to get into position, basically. In other words, the idea here is not I walk up as they run off. The idea is they have already gotten off, and then like a minute or 3 later, I approach. So they have plenty of time to do whatever they're doing. So if you want to role play for them first, that's okay.
Okay. One other thing I do want is an observation roll from everyone.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a notice roll.
I'm blind. I'm not blind. Holy crap! For once,
Nice.
I look up and I see Ben. He's right there, and I freeze. In terror.
All right, so Hank and Jay are focused on healing you, so they don't notice. But Matthias, something catches your eye. It's not nearby.
Is it floating and screaming?
Nope.
Oh God, no.
As much as I'm so tempted to bring that in, considering it's Valentine's Day.
I was actually just thinking that, yeah. Oh God.
Kalima. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, looking back into town, you're seeing more children than you had noticed before.
Uh-oh.
It's early-ish morning, and previously, you know that. Well, I'm going to give you some, I guess, exposition is the word.
Okay.
Some information that I probably hadn't explained previously.
Okay.
One thing about this town is there are approximately 1,200 children. Now, previously, I hadn't really gone into a lot of detail on the population of the town. But, you know, there's 600 adults, 1,200 children, and 300 elder. You're seeing more children than you have in the previous few days. Now, prior, when you had been exploring the town, a lot of the kids were either out in the fields working or in like the church or other buildings. It looked like they were in some kind of school-like setting.
All right.
And third, I'm pretty sure that's your keyboard. It is super loud.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm gonna need to insist on moving forward, when people are typing, doesn't matter who, if you could either just mute
Your mic.
well, either mute your mic or mute Zoom. That way it's not super loud.
Sure.
Okay.
So
Sorry, I don't know why it's not filtering it out now.
real quick, if you don't mind.
What's that?
I just want to test the audio on my mic because
Okay.
normally I type pretty quietly, but since it's just me typing in a normal tone, so I'm sure you can hear this.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's still coming through.
No,
Yeah.
mine will be one of the bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, just to make sure.
Cannot hear you at all.
Okay, cool.
No, he wasn't saying anything though.
No, I was.
Just because I'm having some more issues with audio that I've noticed recently. Now, granted, most of my episodes are several months old at this point, so not much I can do about that. But moving forward, I do want to try and do that. But anyway, as I was saying, you're seeing more children than you had previously. Normally, they would be out in the fields working or in classrooms, in a situation where they're sitting down and learning and whatnot. But you're noticing that there are more in the streets than you had noticed before. Several of which seem to be some of them are running around playing. Some of them are, as children do, trying to keep up with other kids and whatnot. But some you can tell are moving considerably slower than the other children and look like they are sluggish. Not like physically like a slug, but
That's disgusting. Yeah, that's not normal.
Talking about mutations, no, that's not.
Yeah,
That's
you're not.
I can't do that. But no, you can tell that they do not appear as healthy as the others. I just wanted to make sure to get that out there because I know I hadn't mentioned it previously.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and point this out to my brethren. Like, hey guys, look, it's the, oh God, what's it called?
Children of the Corn.
No, it's an orphan story, and
Annie?
it's the little Annie group.
Oh, I said, oh yeah, that sickly kid. Those are the one that got the bandages off for you.
They what?
No. Actually,
Why?
now that you mentioned it, there are a lot of kids here.
There are. It's strange, and they're also out now at X o'clock. Strange that they would be out at this exact time, which I know what it is.
So it's still early morning-ish.
At this early of a morning time. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay. So I kind of meant what I said. Go ahead and like run them if you want them to get in position first. That's at least going to be a roll.
So what are you guys doing?
So while he's going to the front to distract them and probably call attention to himself, I'm going to be either on the side or at the back of the complex, depending on what looks more climbable. So, you know, the kind of thing, if you play like too many hours of Assassin's Creed and then you go out in the world and you look around like, oh yeah, I can see all these handholds. I'm kind of looking like that.
Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll notice, but I am going to make you roll an exert when we get to that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd expect that.
All right, I'm looking for a back door.
Oh, you're going to cheat? Really?
Yeah. I can't climb. Are you kidding?
This stone over here looks out of place. Click. Oh, I found a secret path.
Well, I don't mean that. I just mean like,
Fire move. Man.
a literal back door.
Do me a favor, Jay.
Yes.
Roll an exert right now. This doesn't count. I just want to see it. Because obviously you've already declared your action.
No.
That's actually not bad.
There you go.
It is. I did roll a 6 and a 4, though.
Yeah. See, he would have been fine, but he already declared his action. That's why
Yes.
I'll say doing that.
I'm not going up that rope in gym class. I mean, that's just not happening.
I used to love doing that in gym class. Okay. So, because ours was like one of those 3-story tall gyms, so you get way up there. It's like, yeah. And then you feel weird going down because you're like, oh God, don't slip. So is that it? I mean, how did we divvy up the henchwomen? Because I don't remember.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they're going with most of them are going with you just as a show of force.
I mean, it would make sense for me to effectively be the tank and them to be the actual tanks because I have 13 health.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going with the statement that you're with Big Ben, actually having Big Ben's people with you may help.
All right, that is totally valid. All right, so
yes.
So yeah, all 3 of them are with me, and you 2 are off. And you have a bow, right? Like, in fact, both of you have a bow, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because there were only 2 of them.
I guess I will go ahead and approach then. If they're no, they still have to do their exert. So I'll wait. You got it, guys. I believe in you. Don't roll a 1. Because I'll be like casually sauntering up, and there'll be the sudden. Damn it, son of a son.
Well, so plan C. If that happens, point at them and say, "There's someone trying to sneak in." When they go over there, you go in.
I actually am legitimately going to do that, but I was going to tell you that. I don't want to alert my my compatriots here.
That's not a good exert.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not the worst exert.
No, but it's rolling a 1 and a 4 is not good.
Yeah.
All eyes turn to Guido, the ever kind and merciful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, a 6 exert is actually kind of like mild effort.
With infinite.
I mean, there's probably like a staircase in the backside. It's probably
taller.
fine.
He's taller. It's cool. You're gonna find the back door. It'll be great.
Yes. I mean, seriously, like they gotta have a back door. It's just inconvenient if you only have one door.
Right? It's only logical as a logical trying to hold on to power regardless of efficiency kind of a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, what horribleness happens.
So you rolled a 6 for your notice to see if there was a door?
Oh, no, that was Hank 6. I haven't rolled a notice yet.
Yeah, no, I rolled my exert.
My notice is a 7. It's
Okay. So the only additional no, there isn't.
Well,
There's nothing there.
all right. So I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna give Hank some help up so he can pull me up when I inevitably slip and fall.
Okay. So you're trying to climb up to the top of the basically the wall that surrounds the compound.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to have to from what you saw last time, you know that there are people that are keeping watch. I'm trying to think of how to have you either role play that or do a roll to basically counteract their watchfulness.
Okay.
What's your plan?
So my plan is to climb up to where I can see their movement pattern, and if it's clear, get up there and see if I can find a place to hide. If not, wait for them to pass, and then climb up there and look for a place to hide.
Okay.
Or at least a vantage point that I can provide overwatch for Matthias at the gate.
All right. So I wish I had been prepared and had some kind of drawing of the compound for you guys. Let me go ahead and give kind of the best visual I can here. If you're facing the compound from the front entrance, it's a large double door that's big enough for a wagon to pass through. To the left is basically a covered watchtower that is overlooking the gate. Behind that is a courtyard, and around you can basically see, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the map here. So you can see how the compound itself is kind of a donut shape.
Yeah.
So you can see on the road where the main entrance is. And then, so the bottom left is the watchtower. And that's on the basically second floor. The compound itself is a total of 3 stories tall. The back left is at the top of the 3rd floor is another watchtower with a ladder going up for people to get to the top. So I'm going to stop there and let you tell me what your plan is.
So, let's see if I can remember how to do the point here.
I think you just hold down the left mouse button.
So does this house over here have enough distance and also height to make it viable as a stepping up point? Because if the watchtowers are here and here, approaching from this area here or here seems to be the most blind spot, at least initially. Because even if they are above the roof, their visibility over in this corner and this corner would be somewhat limited.
You know what? I'm going to revise my my plan of this building.
Okay.
This building to the south, the little square one,
Mm-hmm.
that's the watchtower that's watching over the gate. It's not connected to the building at the bottom left.
So the gate's right here?
No, the gate is right here.
Okay.
See where how the road comes in?
Yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah. So it's got a little connector road that goes south to that little square building.
Okay, so then my revised plan would be to go here, or at least here.
Right. What would that building be? That would be probably servants' quarters. That would make sense.
Is there enough servants to stack on top of each other to use as a wood pile to climb?
Yeah, just pile them up like, what was that movie? World War Z?
Oh, God. That's going to be a lot of people. Okay, that's going to take a while.
So, yeah, I would say it would be fairly easy to get onto the roof of that building to the right.
Okay.
It would
But would it be worthwhile to get to the complex?
I mean, it would be quite a jump to get to the other roof. It could be done if you're athletic. It would not be an easy leap, though. The other option would be to climb the wall. Probably on the north side would be your best bet.
Okay. And as I've looked at the building, what's the scalability look like? Like snap judgment wise, which is the better option?
Well, the building itself is made out of rough stone blocks. Think like a castle.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's, again, difficult, but doable.
Okay. Well, my original plan was to scale the wall, so I think I'll just scale the wall.
On that north side?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and I can hopefully give you some help with that, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Basically stand on your shoulders or something?
Yeah, kind of be the lookout so he can concentrate on climbing, and he can, stand on my shoulders to get up.
All right. So then what I'll do is, since the north wall there is the 2 stories before it gets to the basically the west side is 3 stories, which also includes the watchtower. But that north side is mostly only the 2 stories. So what I'll do is, instead of having you do 3 exert rolls, I'm only going to have you do 2.
Okay.
And then if you can make both of them, you'll get to the top. You are struggling.
All right.
That is not a success.
No.
Is that enough of a failure to be making noise? Like to pulling attention?
It's a 1 and a 3, no.
Okay.
Right?
I look around the corner and, at him waiting in a row and say, not yet. And go back.
I'm like, I'm gonna just take another stretch. Like I said, I'm still doing my physical lie, right?
Yeah.
Like selling the role while you guys do this.
There you go.
Nice. All
Oh,
right.
you jump up 2 stories.
Oh, if I use my feet as well as my hands, I can climb this. Okay, sorry, I was doing that wrong.
So when you go like this,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Yeah, you actually.
Oh, yeah.
It makes so much more sense.
God. Maybe if I use my other hand as well.
Remember, you don't have that hook thing.
Yeah.
All right, I need one more.
Okay. Big money, big money, big money. Oh.
You do not make any progress. You're not falling back down, but you're not making any progress.
Taking a breath,
I glance over at Jay like,
And I'm assuming I should put 2 system strain for that for each not full success or no.
No, I'm not going to make you give yourself system strain for that.
Okay.
I mean, if you epically fail, yes, but no, you're not to that point yet.
All right.
I like that yet.
Yeah, yet.
Whoa.
You find your footing and scramble up to the top.
Okay.
It's technically like in equivalence, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Okay, I levitate up the rest of the way. I ascend.
Too high. Oh, he's in heaven now. Never mind.
Oh crap. Okay. Hey, can you send any battle angels down? That would be really helpful.
I'm on that.
Thank you.
All right, so you get up to the top and you can see into the compound. As we had discussed last time, you can see some people in the courtyard, which upon close inspection, you can see that they look like they're milling about, but they're actually more attentive than they're letting on. Additionally, you can see the watchtower out from the gate, which is keeping an eye on the gate and the surrounding area. And to your right, to the west, you see a ladder leading up to the other watchtower.
Okay. So doing a quick look, am I in the path of somebody coming to the east from the west, or do I have a pretty
With
clear
that
shot?
success, with that success, you are currently not in danger of being found by people that are doing their patrols.
Okay. Because I want to see if I can get to that west ladder and
It's close enough that, I mean, if we were in combat, it would be basically half a move.
oh, okay.
You could easily make it up during, well, you could make it to the ladder and part way up during a combat move, I would say.
Okay.
So
Would it be a better place to hide right now if unoccupied?
I mean, on the ladder itself, or
No, in the watchtower itself.
Oh, in the watchtower?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what all you're trying to ask with that question. The watchtower to the south cannot actually see into that tower. You can, let me rephrase that. From looking up, you can see people from like the chest up in the other tower, but there's the terrible word, wainscoting wall,
Okay.
around the base.
Mhm.
So you can't actually see the entire silhouette of a person.
Okay, but there is somebody up there, so going up there will be a bad idea right now. So, okay, then is there another place to hide that's not in the path of patrol? Or would I just be better off dropping down into the center and trying to find a place to hide there. Well, climb down per se.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like not swan dive.
Leap of faith.
Oh God, no.
Jumping down into the center at this point. I wish there was an intuition roll. Give me what's the intellect save? Mental save. Give me a mental save.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Hold on. Professor Xavier is going to think about it for a minute.
Yeah. Jumping down into the courtyard would be a bad idea because the people who are doing their patrols would most likely very easily notice you. Okay. The people that are doing their patrol on the roof, there's only 3 of them. And at this point, while how would that work? So let me do this.
I mean, because if this was Odyssey right now, I would systematically end everybody and then keep throwing their bodies off the top onto the outside. But I know this is not actually Assassin's Creed, so I gotta curb that a little bit.
All right. So there's 3 guards on top here.
Okay.
The one on the left is basically making his way from the base of the tower to the south end and over to where the gate is.
Okay.
The other 2 that are on the right side, they are doing kind of a passing each other. Basically to the gate and then back around to where the tower is.
Okay. So basically, this one's the biggest threat because he's going north towards my direction, whereas this one's moving south.
Correct.
As is this one.
Correct.
Okay. So there may not be anybody up here in this tower here.
At this point, well,
I mean, can I tell, or would I have to roll a notice roll?
When you were doing the, I'll say patrol earlier and walking around, there was someone up there.
Okay.
You're not sure if they are still up there or if they are one of the 3 that are on the roof.
Okay. So to that point, I'm going to move up to the edge of the ladder and listen to see if I can hear anybody walking around.
Okay.
Up in the tower.
All right. Give me a notice roll. You don't hear anything.
Of course I would. Well, if I don't hear anything, I'm not going to know any better. I'm going to start working my way up.
Okay.
All right. Will I roll sneak for that?
Yeah, if you're trying to be sneaky, give me a sneak. Okay. Dex.
Okay. It's not horrible.
It's not horrible. All right. I need NPC.
The epic encounters table is on page 35.
How did they get a Balrog stuffed into this watchtower?
They just greased him up, a bunch of butter. A lot of butter.
Somehow it's fireproof, sure.
Yeah.
All right, so you make your way to the top. When you get to the top, you can see there are some legs in front of you. you can see that the feet are facing away from you.
Okay.
They are still facing away from you.
Okay. I am going to very quietly go back down the ladder,
Okay.
but I'm going to post up at the base of the ladder, aiming towards the front gate.
Okay.
So my thought process is, if somebody's in a tower and they've got that, I don't remember the William Wallace wall, whatever you called it. They're not going to be there unless they actually walk up to the edge of the tower and then look down over the edge. They're not going to see me.
True.
They're most likely going to be looking out, which is the point of a watchtower. So if I post up next to the edge, unless they're doing a changing of the guard or some such, or unless the person starts to come down the ladder, and if so, they're going to be coming down with their back towards me, and I can see that and take action there. So
Right. Okay.
try and post up there and keep a watch and listen to see if anybody makes a move.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to not start a ruckus until he starts talking to the guards and see what the reaction is.
Okay.
I'm not trying to off anybody yet.
Yet.
Well, I mean, we don't know how this is going to go.
All right. So meanwhile, what is Jay doing?
Well, now that he sees that Hank has gotten up there, he's gonna peek around the corner, look over at the front, and give us a little thumbs up. And he'll start making his way around the back, and he's gonna wait until he hears talking at the front before he tries to make his way up, in hopes that if he catastrophically fails, perhaps they may not be paying attention.
Okay. And what are you guys doing with your NPCs?
They're with
me.
Yeah.
They're all with you. Okay.
They're with me, straight up.
Yep.
It's kind of chilling.
All right.
Chilling and Ellen. I've already briefed them on the general plan.
You've got an entourage.
Yeah. You're here to pretend that we're on Ben's side. We're going to try and talk our way in. We fail at that. We're going to beat our way in. Any questions? Nope. Okay. That's, yeah.
All right. So Jay, you're making your way to the front, or you're making
the back.
You're just making your way to the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're basically standing by underneath where Hank is standing up top.
Right. And
Okay.
the plan was to, get up there with him. So when the front starts enacting,
you're trying to climb now? Okay.
Yeah. When this talking starts, that's when I'm going to try and get up there.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an exert roll just to start out.
All right.
To get you started up the wall.
Here we go.
Oh!
All right. I'm going to use a special ability. Once proceeding, it may reroll a failed skill check, taking the new roll if it's better.
Okay. So it's not a botch, as it were. You don't have to use that yet.
Oh, okay.
You may want to wait. It's just a failure.
So you're farther up
Okay.
the wall.
Okay. I started climbing the wrong building.
That's one way to do it.
You're muted, Lore.
So I like the idea that you go to this other room and you start walking up, and you get like 3 feet up the other wall, and you start looking around like, right.
Clearly the wrong house.
Looking up at you from the top of her shop.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? I'm just checking the roof.
Chimney sweep, ma'am.
Everything's cool.
Yeah, totally good.
The roof definitely is climbable. That'll be good in a flood. Good job.
You've got some good designs here.
Mm-hmm.
Some children kicking a soccer ball go past.
Yeah.
See them? I'm anti soccer ball roof protection. That's how I make my living.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, so I probably do the thing where I'm like, I got this, and I get up, and then my left foot just like slips out from under me, and I just sit down. Climbing harder than I thought.
Weird.
It's almost like these walls weren't meant to be climbed.
Just picture like the gym and the rope. You got this.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
No, but just picture it. It'll be cool. You
No.
gotta get in the zone, man.
All the taunting, all the angry names.
What?
So, unless there's something preventing me from doing it, I will keep trying to get up this plank.
I mean, yeah, take two.
Yeah, go ahead and give me another one.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got a dog that's trying to like walk under my legs right now.
Better.
This is where I belong.
Okay. Basically, you get a couple of feet up, but it's not enough to have actually made progress. But you're not. Let me rephrase this. It's more difficult than even. It's still more difficult than you expect.
All right. Third time's a charm, as they say.
You got this. Oh my
That's an actual botch.
God!
That is.
So can I use my reroll with
You
this?
may want to at this point.
Okay.
What in God's name?
You're thinking this may not be the best plan.
Yeah, it's not happening for me. I look up at Hank and I just get down. And you know what? I'll get ready to reinforce from the side, just in case something happens from around the building over here. That seems like it'd be the best thing to do.
Well, of course, I don't know any of this. I've already gotten the go-ahead, so
Yeah.
by now I have approached, and I go forward with the plan as presumed. Like, what day of the week is it? Real quick, just make one up.
Wednesday.
You don't know?
Oh God, Wednesdays. Am I right? Ugh. Rubbing my eyes a little bit. And I'm directing this directly at whoever's at the gate at this point. I'm making it very clear I'm talking to them.
Okay. So a gentleman about the same age as yourself is standing there. He sees you coming in. How you doing today?
Oh, I could be better. God,
Yeah.
They're killing me. I hate these long shifts. You know what I'm talking about? I thought maybe I could get like an extra shift just for a little bit of time for myself. Maybe a little time with I forget her name's house, but
yeah, her.
yeah, the thing that actually fills my character with vomitous look. But I feel it's a good thing.
Lazy Sally or something.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Lazy Sally.
Yeah, I thought maybe I could get a day off to spend some time at Lazy Sally's, but whatever. Boss says jump, you jump. You know how it is.
I've heard of that place.
Oh, you never been?
No, I've never been there.
I make a mental note to kill this guy in a more merciful fashion.
Cesara, good to see you. I was wondering if you were still around.
Holy crap, we have a viewer. I actually have the chat closed.
Thank you, by the way. I do appreciate that.
Oh, did he give a thing?
Yeah, he subbed.
Thank you, Tazara. Not that you did it to me, but I don't care. You still did it. You're awesome.
Hopefully the weather's not too crazy where you're at. I think you've had some snow, so hopefully all is well.
Yeah, I know multiple people who right now are under ice, under snow. So
Sounds amazing.
yeah, it's wonderful, really.
Why are you so stressed, son?
Because there's ice and snow. We just talked about this. Why is that chat not showing up for me? Oh, because I'm in the wrong channel.
Are you in your channel?
Yeah, I'm in my channel. Look at. Like I saw it on the chat.
So there's this thing that they developed a while back called Twitch, which has different channels.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
I know.
God, tell me more. All right, so having kind of talked this guy up a little bit, just a little bit, just trying to get a little bit of a repartee here.
And Tazara says hi, by the way.
Hi, Tazara. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm like, hey, oh God. Anyways, I forgot the actual lie I was going with. I say that to his face. I'm like, hang on, I gotta remember my lie. Give me a second. And I've rolled like a 15, so he just smiles and nods. Okay, whatever you say. No, what I actually say is I'm like, I can't remember his name. I've got a message for the family, for the Mafia family.
Oh, okay.
For Big Ben.
See, you would know the family's name from being in town as long as you have.
Well, not only that, we specifically asked about it. I just can't remember. I'm a moron.
So the head of the family is Old Louis.
Okay.
Of course.
Naturally. Okay, so I'm like, oh, and I'm gonna say it casual, like I got a message for Louis from Big Ben. Sorry, I should clarify. It's been a long day. I haven't actually gotten a proper night's rest.
From who?
From Ben. Which I suppose this is the time I should roll my lie. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my lie
Okay.
still. Do I get a plus to this for my 12 earlier for the perform?
Sure, I'll give you a +1.
Okay.
I need to also.
12.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
This is what I'm good at. It's the only thing I'm good at. I can't fight. I can't heal. I can't do anything. But I can lie really well. I know it's not literally lying. I'm a bard. What do you want from me? Okay. I'm like, oh, yeah, Ben, big Ben. Sorry. Like I said, long day. Oh, you know how it is, or maybe you don't. You ever make the trip all the way up?
Okay. He is going to respond with so I'm not sure which Ben you're talking about. I'm not going to make you do any kind of roll because he did not roll well on his lie. You can tell that he is trying to be very nonchalant and sly in his response of, I don't know who you're talking about.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give a knowing grin, and be like, right. I'm sorry. I forgot. And I lean in. I'm here to see Bob on behalf of Bob.
Thank you, Cesar. I did it myself earlier. I was thinking of coloring it green so it'd blend in with the green screen.
Looked like you had your esophagus ripped out.
That
probably.
would be weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gone.
So, contested lie rolls. This is just terrible.
I got a 12. What'd you get?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So he's going to respond with, I don't remember there being any appointments today. Was there something set up?
No. There's been, and then I'm going to stop like in mid thing and just kind of look around a bit, and then I'm going to kind of see it. Please tell me there's people like in the street or something.
Yeah, there are quite a few people. So there are people milling about inside, as I described, the people that are not patrolling. But there are also several people coming and going from the fields and children playing.
So what the general idea here is I'm going to start explaining stop myself as if I realized, oh yeah, we have a crowd, and then kind of look behind me like, some stuff happened. I'm actually basically pretending to be less subtle than I actually am to accommodate this moron.
Right. Sorry, Jasper's just kind of shaking right now. So
I think all those costs are a signal I shoot the guard.
That would really amuse me. But
Straight to escalation. Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So he'll go ahead and give you the gesture of, well, follow me.
Oh, of course. Take 5, girls.
Okay.
They just stand in place and do nothing.
No, to be clear, I want them to come in with me and chill in the courtyard.
Okay. As you guys come in, you can see the people that are milling about in the courtyard are suddenly more interested in the 4 of you.
Aw. I was hoping them than me, if I'm being honest.
I'm not going to make you roll to notice this, but as you are guided in, someone else walks up to the gate to take the position of the guy that's walking with you.
Okay.
And he will walk in and take you to one of the courtyard doors and open it up and say, go ahead and wait inside. Someone will be with you shortly.
All right. Oh, thanks very much. Oh, man. I'm going to put my feet up on a settle. I'm completely relaxed.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 12. Inside, I'm sitting here like, I'm going to die. But none of that's showing right now. There we go. I actually put my feet up on something. There we go.
So, Jay, you can see that Jonathan has entered the compound with the 3 mercenaries.
And he looks completely calm.
Something's gone wrong.
Clearly, this is incorrect.
Hank, from your vantage point up top, you can also see that he is entering. As I was describing, you can see that the people that are inside the courtyard have taken notice. They are more attentive of what's going on as opposed to being nonchalant as they were before. And you see the guard take Jonathan to
whatever my current name is.
Yeah.
Pick one.
He takes Jonathan to one of the doors and gestures him inside. Jonathan goes in. He appears very calm.
What?
Do you really? And I'm going to have to take a break there because the dogs are asking to go out. So,
Okay.
Great.
Sorry. We'll be right back.
A brief word from our sponsors.
I'm going to go to our opening screen so people can still see you guys and you can talk to them.
All right, Tazara, you are now the GM. You got to tell us what we're doing.
Perfect.
Live. I've actually done this a couple times on my own stream. Like, all right, guys. Except I was the GM in that case, but still. So, Tazara, you're the GM. Bring it. What do we do? What happens to us? I'm ready. I'm ready to roll dice and kill things.
No, whatever you do, don't make us roll dice.
Don't make him roll dice. I'm fine. Oh, game as I normally would. All right. I immediately. So, all right, this is going to sound stupid, but me and Sis have 2 variant games. One's called You Always Roll Crap, and one's called You Always Roll Perfectly.
Okay.
Now, the former, both of these are creative challenges because the whole point is to try and role play someone who fails at everything that's a dice roll. But the latter is also even more difficult to play properly because you have to play someone who always rolls successfully and still make it interesting because otherwise it's just boring, right?
Right.
So which one do you think we should do, Tizara? Do we always roll crap or do we always roll successes?
I think always rolling crap would be more compelling.
Well, that's just what we normally do.
I was going to say, that's just a Thursday at that
But
point.
then it's just turning it up just a bit more.
Okay, so Tizara says success. Okay, so now I think that as soon as the guy shows up, I'm going to be like, oh, awesome, Louis, it's great to see you. Listen, Big Ben has a word. I'm going to be taken over to his side. And like you guys see me taking him off into like a corner room, which is like if you were to climb the wall a bit more to the right, you would be able to have like a direct line into the window to where I am. And I'm like, all right, Louis, listen, Big Ben, he's been having some trouble. There's some troublemakers. Actually killed a bunch of his posse out in front of Rockbiter Spring Place. Digger Springs, that's it, Digger Springs. Sorry, it's been a long day. I've been walking all day. He had me practically running the whole way here. And of course, I roll a success to talk to this guy. That's not unusual. And I'm like, so what he's going to need you to send out a bunch of your guys real quick like. He's like, okay, God, yes. So he runs and sends off like half the guys in the courtyard to head north, okay? Now that the courtyard's half empty, it's your time to strike. Go. Strike, kill.
So like just randomly start shooting?
Just start shooting. Go.
Okay.
I just go. I can't whistle in real life, but you know.
I hear the signal. It sounds like
Exactly. That's exactly.
and I rush into action.
Okay. So I think in that case, what I would do is lean back and fire in an arc, but have enough time to fire 3 arrows in an arc that will simultaneously come up and then hit perfectly the 3 patrolling guards.
All right, cool. I'm with it. Okay. Jay, what are you doing?
All right. Meanwhile, because we always succeed in our luck rolls, I find some stick at the shop to the mat and rush the guard at the front to take him completely by surprise and see who's looking at these 3 arrows just floating into the air.
Mm-hmm.
And, ram them underneath his neck, and he drops his keys, which he just happens to have with him.
Yeah, they're on him. They're right there.
Yeah, they're right there on him.
Works.
And grab it up and put it in the front, and we've reached the front. Meanwhile, the 3 guys just fall simultaneously off into the courtyard as they die instantly.
And I walk out, and I'm like, attention, all those survivors. This is now into the domain of, what do we call ourselves? Quick, what's the cool name? This happens in character. We're all just stalling.
I don't know, Ajax?
Ajax. The Ajax project. Or not project. The Ajax Concordat. There we go. The Ajax Concordat has claimed this territory. You may flee and be killed. You may stay and be killed. Or you may serve us and live in glory. Which will it be?
Everybody rushes up and says, "We think you're just right wonderful, we do." Well, I'll join you.
It's fair.
Well, that was the correct choice to make. Now our first task is to get all the weapons. I need every weapon here. Help me, guys. Help me get all these weapons.
Here's a bunch of machine guns.
Okay, so we get all the machine guns, and we get all the regular guns, and we put them out in like a pile out in front of the thing. It's like perfect. So we've got all the guns in the whole fort. Yes. Okay. So we shoot the remaining guards. Then we carry the pile of guns to the people who are going to help us, north. And it's like, okay. Then we mount a defense and we shoot people as they come. Except, here's the thing. See, we're just ready to shoot whoever comes, and we succeed in any rolls, right? So we successfully shoot like a bunch of merchants and random caravans, some ducks. Because Big Ben isn't actually coming for some reason.
Yeah. He was going to, but then he decided,
No, he was going to, but then he looked up, and there was this floating Like, ooh, there's a bunch of people in a group right there. We can hear the screams as a chorus on the wind.
I have to pull up the description of that again.
But it's so horrible.
It really is.
It really is terrible. It's.
I feel like you shared it with me personally before, because I remember personally asking you to never have me end up in that.
No,
as a personal favor.
If ever you actually encounter her, I'm just gonna say you are already dead.
I'm gonna have a gun in hand with one bullet
At all times.
Yes. I've actually had a gun on me this whole time. It's called Mercy.
Where is that thing? It's called the Floating World. Here we go. A kilometer across at its widest point, this gigantic structure is composed entirely of living flesh of men and women molded into living gas bags, support struts, and building materials. Bodies are sculpted into gardens of flesh and carefully decanted fluids for the enjoyment of Fujiko's favored servants, who attend her, wearing beautiful garments made from the boneless, living bodies of their less pleasing compatriots.
Yum, yum.
Nope. Negative. Kill it all
I
fire.
think everybody dies. We should play servants of her.
No, we should play a random starship captain who happens by and he scans the planet. The first thing he scans is that.
I'm getting a lot of strange readings, Captain.
Yeah. Open fire with everything.
But no, the Prime Directive says we can't interfere.
Nice. That's nice.
Full spread.
Keep shooting.
Full spread of quantum torpedoes.
Yep.
So
I'll let you know when to stop.
Sibri and I have been rewatching all of the classic Trek.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just picturing Spock trying to take a reading on this thing.
What are you seeing, sir?
It's life, Joe, but not as we know it.
Like, he doesn't say fascinating because it's not. Instead, there's this look of just kind of.
It would be fascinating.
I'm not sure what to make of this exactly, Captain. There's I appear to be detecting many organisms, all in one very condensed spot.
That's moving.
For some reason. No, okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and continue here.
So can we continue after we took over the fort? Because that'd be great.
No.
Ah, damn it. Okay. All right. So we take over the fort. What do I need to roll to do that?
You need to roll
You take over Fort Skill.
magic.
Okay, hang on.
20.
Hang on. Let me pull up my dice here.
I mean, I think that's basically.
There we go. Got a
Okay.
20. Got a 20. I do it. I take over the fort. Okay. I've got my 3 save states, right? So I burn a save state. I walk out and just and like
Q snap.
Yeah, and like how in video games, any Conquer video game, when you take a territory, like the flags just kind of go flash and switch colors to whatever your faction is,
Yeah,
sure.
That just kind of happens. All right, guys,
it's just that easy.
back to work.
It is. We didn't even kill all the guys, but since we got the flag changed, they're on our side now.
Yep.
Everybody changes uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just on the fly. I'm thinking specifically of the Spore world Civ layer, the one right before the space layer, because you can conquer a city. If for those of you who've ever seen it or have never seen it, you can conquer cities in multiple ways. But if you conquer them any way other than militarily, the people just walk out and they're like, yeah! And as they're waving in celebration, their uniforms change to your color. And they're all like, yeah, we're with you now.
Convenient.
Don't kill us.
You just have to think that, it's like a PG game, but otherwise they literally stripped and then put on the other uniform.
No, that's not how that works. It's also it's totally not how that works. They just go flash. But don't take it that way. No. All right. So while I am waiting, I am going to panic and while I am panicking, I'm going to be glancing around to try and figure out how many people. Like, I'm in a room, right? A waiting room.
It's a dining room.
Okay. How many other people are in the room other than me and my 3 compatriots?
You can hear some activity on the other side of the wall. Sounds like it's probably a kitchen, but there's no one actually in the room with you.
Oh. Okay. Well, I've played Oblivion, so I immediately snatched the silverware. I don't think it's worth anything here.
It's all pewter.
Okay.
Some of it's made out of lead.
No, it's quicker this way. So I. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm gonna
Peel some paint off the walls. Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm going to. Gosh, I think I'm actually going to wait patiently. Are there any windows?
Yeah, there are actually. None of them have glass in them, but there are windows to be able to see outside.
Okay, so I'm going to just kind of basically I'm just strolling by, looking out, and I'm looking for those 2.
Okay. So Jay, you said you were going to be on the east side there.
Right.
Are you trying to hide or?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and give me a sneak roll.
That dirty R word. All right.
Nasty 4-letter words. Okay, all right.
Hi, 3rd. You're killing me.
Matthias, give me a notice roll.
Oh, jeez. All right,
because if you fail this, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh hard.
You don't see anything.
I actually bonk into like the windowsill, and I'm just and I'm distracted enough that I'm just doing this for like a minute. Like,
yep,
that actually hurt. Oh man, whatever. I kind of turn back. Alana, do you see any of our guys out there? Roll your notice rolls.
Now, did they come in with you, or are they still out?
They're right there. They're right there.
Okay, I thought you were saying that they were going to stay in the courtyard.
Oh, you're right. I was going to go with that. Let's go ahead and have them in the courtyard then. Never mind.
Okay.
That is a smarter maneuver. Damn. Okay. In that case, I will wait, I guess. I don't really think there's anything else I can do other than like find a briefcase and assassinate someone. Actually, I am going to peek my head in the kitchen. What I assume is I hear noise, right? So I'm just going to peek my head in.
Okay.
Is it a kitchen?
Yeah.
How many people are in there?
4.
Are they armed?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Peek my head back out. I killed him.
That was easy.
It's so easy when you're a Q. All right, I got nothing. I'm waiting.
Okay. What is Jay doing?
I mean, he's basically got his. Well, he knows he's not. I mean, he doesn't know he's not hidden very well, but he's got his bow kind of cocked with an arrow knock. He's waiting if something happens. So I'm assuming he can at least partially see the patrol up here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he's waiting to see if something happens. If shouts go off, if something snaps, if people they start taking alert, then he's likely going to try and pop a shot off at one of them while they're distracted. And hopefully do a little bit of hit and run.
Thank you, Tazara. That's very generous.
You Guido, I want you to know that you're my second sub ever. I subbed to Who Girl because she used to stream a bit to help her out, and now I am subbed to you.
If I wasn't subbed to you on Patreon, I would sub to you on Twitch, but I think it's a bit redundant to do both.
Yeah, especially since Patreon takes such a smaller cut. Thank you, Tazara.
Okay, so Jay, you're keeping an eye on the guards that are walking patrol on the roof. What's Hank doing?
I'm still staying posted up at the edge, but watching the patrol patterns to
Okay.
make sure that I'm out of sight.
All right. So the patrols are at this point passing each other, and one of them is making their way back towards the base of the tower where you are. They have not noticed you yet.
Somehow.
Yeah.
I'm taking your luck save into that.
That's quite the luck. So it's going to be this one?
It doesn't really matter which of the two squares. They're interchangeable at this point. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean they're basically doing the back and forth patrol.
Okay. Okay. Well, one is less than 3, so I'm going to see if I can take the guy in the tower by going back up the ladder. Because there's a total of 4. There's the 3 that are patrolling, and there's one in the tower here.
And my connection to Roll20 just crapped out. So
Well, then that was a completely wasted gesture on my part. You have no idea what you clicked on.
yeah, I just suddenly saw a whole bunch of circles just pop up. So all right, so you're making your way back up the ladder to the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to have to take the guy out.
Okay.
Out of time.
I am going to be generous. I am not going to make you roll another sneak to get up the ladder. You get up to the top, and the person is they have just walked from the north side of the tower back to the south side and are still facing away from you.
Okay. So my plan is to... This sucks, and I know this sucks because it happened to me. If you hit somebody in the back of the knees, they drop right quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that, and then basically also, when I kick their knees, grab them, and then see if I can basically drop them to the bottom of the watchtower so they're out of sight.
Okay.
I'm a farmer. I don't know how to do sleeper holds per se, so I'm not going to do that because that was my first thought process. Is like, okay, just put them in a choke hold and just
Sure.
sleep. So in this, I'm just going to see if I can knock him out.
Okay. So go ahead and how do we want to do that? Go ahead and give me a dexterity exert roll first.
Okay.
To do the leg sweep.
Oops, that's...
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. And then go ahead and give me a
The leg.
punch roll.
Okay.
To knock him out. Okay. Normally, what I would do at this point, since it's only 2 damage, is say that he's, injured but fine. You specifically said you were doing the
Non-lethal.
Thank you, non-lethal. Wow. So with your amazing dexterity roll and just high enough attack roll of 13, he comes crashing down and hits his head on the floor of the tower.
Okay.
And with your added knockout punch, he's not moving.
Okay.
The lights have gone out.
What kind of weapon does he have?
What kind of weapon? What do you have?
Do I upgrade, or do I?
So he doesn't actually have anything on him. But in the tower with him is a sniper rifle.
Well, this is got a lot more interesting.
Okay.
Okay, then. I will take that.
Yeah.
He will take that.
It's really heavy, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he will take that.
This Barrett 50 cal with these depleted uranium rounds,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, it's not that big. It's not
I
that big.
figured you don't need to shoot that far to build this.
It's going to be a rather generic.
It's a Moss Nagant. Something ludicrously out of date, even for the past.
Actually, that sounds about right. You can tell that parts of the stock have been replaced over the years. It is kind of, it's a conglomeration of, not conglomeration, but
It's a pistol grip sniper rifle, is what you're trying to tell me.
Oh my God.
this is something that you would assemble in Fallout.
Yeah, no, that's what in my head. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is the really bad gun you don't want at the beginning of Fallout that has like a lot of wood and screws, and it's just like a bolt action pistol for some reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
But it is a sniper rifle with
Kinda.
ammo, I assume. Like, is there ammo?
You're not there.
Well, I would, if I'm checking out the
A
weapon.
voice whispers into your head.
Of course I'm going to look for ammo. Yes.
So there are 3 rounds.
Okay. 3 rounds in the gun or 3 rounds total?
3 rounds total.
Jesus, these people suck. I mean, I'm not there.
Just say it out loud randomly.
Yes, in the middle of the dining hall, I just say, "Oh, these guys suck." Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of it. Like, okay, I'm sorry to interrupt real quick, but have you ever dreamed of like playing D&D on a holodeck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one person's the GM, and they just like they do a vision filter, so you can't actually see the GM,
Right.
but like that you can hear their voice and they're talking. And I like the idea that as we're playing this, that would be what my character would say, and someone would look over, and I'm like, "No, I didn't say that in character. I didn't say that in character. Doesn't count." Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm picturing that episode where they were like Robin Hood in the forest and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to see about if I can quietly tie him up.
Okay.
Here's a suggestion. There we go.
I'm
That'll tie him up.
I'm trying not to immediately go to Hitman, because if that were the case, I would have thrown him over the side.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Tie him up with what?
His own spine.
Probably with his own shirt.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take you a minute to get the shirt off, but you can use it to tie him up. Go ahead and give me a survival roll. Intelligence.
Okay. There it says.
Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. You're fairly confident that your knots are going to hold.
Okay. Also,
You wouldn't trust them to weather a storm on the ocean, but they'll hold.
what ocean?
What's an ocean? I lived in the city.
sailors' knots.
So this is also going to be doubly mean, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his shoes off and then take his socks tie his socks together and use his socks as a gag.
Oh God, how rotten are his socks?
Hey, that's on him.
I'm just wondering.
I'm wearing clean socks, so worst case scenario, I'm wearing a clean sock gag. So
Are you really though? When was the
Yeah.
last time you took your shoes off and washed?
like in character or in real life.
In character.
Okay, because I was like, I showered today, so I'll have you know. No, in character, well, considering we've been on the road for a while. Well, again, that's also his problem.
Well, now, last night we slept at a temple, and it's reasonable that we would have taken off our shoes when we went in, you know.
That's fair.
I'll give you that. Okay.
That's fair. Okay. But there are no certainties with this man here.
All right. So meanwhile, what's Jay doing?
He's looking down and wondering how dirty his feet are for some strange reason.
Odd reason.
Go ahead and give me a notice roll.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
You
No
notice
idea
your
if I-
feet are filthy.
Not for your feet.
well, probably.
For some reason, you are focused on your feet.
I look down and I realize that one of my shoes has a hole in it, and so I just spent about 10 seconds looking at my toe wiggling in it.
Sounds about right.
Third, I just got to know, are you like actually cursed today?
I guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but like apparently I don't notice that anything's happened. They're still just patrolling around, so I'm like, all right. Hopefully this is going well. I wave to with my force sneak roll. I wave to the people inside who are looking out the window at me, and go back to what I'm doing.
I'd like to see her.
All right. So, Jonathan, the door opens, and in walks an elderly gentleman who's walking with a cane, a bit hunched over. Hair is just white and thin, followed by a couple of younger people who seem to be, what's the term, doting on him. What can I help you with, son?
Oh, yes, I'm here to speak to. Excuse me. Holy. Sorry about that. Can't you believe I got a bunch of sand in my throat from this laundry? Okay, so what I'm actually doing in character is I want to talk on a little bit because I want to gauge his level of patience. Because in my line of work as a Yakuza enforcer, I've encountered basically two types of mafia dons, right?
Okay.
There's the kind who are intelligent and patient and know how to work around. And then there's the kind who are basically 5-year-olds in the suit of a 40-year-old.
Okay.
And I'm trying to gauge which one he is.
Okay.
So I'm just going to kind of meander a bit and, you know, oh, yeah, the weather, oh, my God.
So as you are talking, he's going to come in and walk over to, what are the... I want to say an end table, but it's not an end table. It's a table that's against the wall. That's like a half table. There's a term for those, but it doesn't really matter. There are a couple of bottles. You would immediately recognize the type of glassware this is. This is something that you would have encountered in your days as a Yakuza. It's like a crystal decanter.
Okay.
And there are several of them on this table. He's going to pour himself a glass and then he'll turn to you and basically holding up one of the decanters, gesture towards you.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll notice. I should have done that earlier. I roll crap, so I don't see anything.
So you hadn't noticed earlier. It just kind of blended in with the rest of the the dining room.
Hmm.
But I mean, with him taking this action of pouring himself a drink, what he's doing and where he is and what he's holding is very obvious.
Yeah.
So I'm not making you roll notice on any of that.
So what I'm rolling notice for more specifically is I'm trying to gauge the threat level of the people here in combat terms.
Oh, okay.
But I rolled a 5. So
if you had to guess, you would say they're probably family of him.
Yeah. So okay. So
So he's not interrupting you, but he's holding up one of the decanters, gesturing.
So I say computer freeze program, and then I'm like, hey, Jay, Cadiz, I have an idea.
Okay, walk through the wall.
I guess you walk through. I'm like, okay, so I have an idea, guys.
Oh boy.
What if I murder him, but then turn to his family members and say, so now you can take control?
With the decanter?
So every time we come to the hall, this just turns into you freezing the program and saying, hey, what if we murder everybody? You got 30 minutes of break time. Come on.
It's not what I mean. No, I mean, seriously, though. Like, I have an option here of killing this guy. And normally that wouldn't work because his family would be like, oh, my God, you killed him. But then I could, like I could try to gauge before the murdering. I could gauge if any of them are, like, ambitious or, there's any signs of, being put upon or whatever, or yes, or that kind of a thing, and they'll be like, "Now you can be the one in charge. Oh, you can take the whole thing." And the whole point of this would be to basically blame the murder on that guy, and then have that guy go out to the courtyard and say, "I have killed him."
Sure.
I mean, think of what this would do. This would completely destroy any kind of cohesion of this mafia, right?
Yeah.
And then we start killing and shooting.
Right.
If you think you can convince all of them to do that in that order,
Yeah.
then go for it.
Say luck roll only goes so far.
That's true. That's true. It's just a thought. Okay, so computer resume program. Put them back where they're supposed to go. Okay, resume program. I'm going to. I suppose I should also mention, while I'm on the subject, that there's actually a third type of Yakuza boss I've seen. That's the sociopath. So far, I'm getting a sociopath vibe from this guy. Anyways, so I take the glass and I'm like, thank you. Sorry about this. It has been a very long trip. I'm here from Big Ben. Oh my gosh. And is there liquid in this? Just yes or no? Up, down. Okay, there's liquid. Okay, what I'm going to do that trick where I do this. I don't actually drink anything. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
So I put it down. Thank you very, very much. Let me know if I need to roll anything at any point here.
So just so you know, the liquid is a brown liquid. He has a portion of it in a crystal glass as well. So
What does it smell like?
It
Iocane powder?
No.
Well, I meant like I'm thinking bourbon. Really, is what I'm picturing. It's coffee.
Sure.
There's no cheating using your own.
So I'm like, I'm sure I would recognize the scent of bourbon, even though my character doesn't drink. So I'd be like, thank you. Oh, it's better. Yeah, I'm here from Big Ben. Sorry.
As you are continuing, he's going to make his way back to the head of the table and take a seat.
What do his family members do? Like, are they sitting, standing, mulling, ignoring, paying attention, talking amongst themselves?
A couple of them go over and pour themselves a glass as well. Okay. Most of them are kind of milling about near the entrance. Those that are pouring themselves a glass go ahead and have a seat as he sits down himself.
Okay. I'm going to stay standing. I think protocol here, this is intended to be a respect thing. I think protocol is that the flunky stands the leaders sit. And so I wanted it to be clear that that's the direction I'm going with this. A group of Canadians. No, hang on. A group of Swedish. They call themselves Swedes. They attacked out of nowhere. They just hit his southern border. They killed like 13 guys. They're threatening to come back. Supposedly, there's more of them. He's calling for reinforcements. He's going to go ahead and this problem, if you follow.
So, hold on.
God, I am in so far over my head. My only solace is that I will probably kill this person before I die. That's all I got. And you two will live on in my stead, and I'll play a levy.
Because we won't die too.
No, you've got a sniper rifle. It's cool.
With three
shots.
And he has yet to succeed at anything today.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry.
hopefully that means I'll be seen as like a non-threat.
That's true. It'll be the Jar Jar effect.
He actually did something.
He did. That's the point. If you ever watch the movies, Jar Jar succeeds at like everything while stumbling his way through it.
He succeeded in motioning to end the Republic. Yes,
He did. I meant more like the battle in the first film. Like he
okay.
killed like 17 droids by himself on accident. And everyone else is like, oh, we're losing. And Jar Jar's like, I got this. There goes a tank.
Squeeze me.
That's going to be your role. Okay, please continue, Guido. Sorry.
So he's going to take a drink, and so Mr. Rao is going after the Swedes, you say?
I'm sorry, Mr. Who? That's out of character because I didn't quite hear you.
R-A-O is his last name.
Okay, gotcha. So in character, I'm going to buy Mr. Oh, sorry. Right. Little people. Yeah. Yeah, the Swedes is what they call themselves, I think. Like, this is just what he was telling me, and it's what they were shouting. They've got like this weird cross thing, and they're all blonde. It's weird. Creepy. And they've got really good chocolate for some reason. I don't say the last part.
And they're good with time, like clocks.
They are. Their clocks are. They attacked us with clocks. They just were swinging grandfather clocks.
It was actually the gears from them.
Oh, even better. Yeah, just clong.
Yeah.
No, for real.
good.
The Swedes, the blue and yellow war paint. Oh, God, whole thing going on. It's kind of. I didn't see any of it myself. Thankfully, I was on the north end patrolling when this came through, and I'm one of the fastest of the group. So they told me to be the runner.
Well, I wish him the best of luck. But why are you here?
Okay, real quick.
Uh-huh.
I did say why, right? Like I already said that. Or am I just?
It sounded like you were saying that Ben was calling for reinforcements.
Yes, I felt like I said that directly.
Okay.
To make it clear.
To which he is responding, but why are you here?
Fred, I don't understand your question there, sir. I mean, I already told you my purpose. I mean, since I've conveyed the message, I guess there's nothing else for me to do here. I got to head back because I'm going to be part of the line too.
It's unfortunate that Mr. Rao would have been accosted by individuals that are not familiar with his hold on the area, but why would he send you here?
I got to be honest. I have no idea, sir. I mean, you'll have to ask him. If you want, do you want me to send a message to him? Because I'm going straight back there.
I wish you luck.
Okay. I wish you luck. Anything else?
And unless you have something else of interest, there's nothing else that I think we are going to go ahead.
I want to roll notice,
Uh-huh.
or I guess it'd have to be notice, wouldn't it? Can I just roll
Or?
talk?
For what?
Because I'm trying to gauge how much this guy's BSing me. And that feels like a counter talk roll.
Okay. Yeah, you can do talk.
Okay, 11.
Okay.
How much is this guy BSing me? Because
I'll give you this. You do not detect any dishonesty in his response.
okay, so hang on. As a Yakuza guy, I keep drawing on this. I'm familiar with power plays.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to ask is he pulling a move here? Is he like, oh, the king? So let's use medieval terms.
No, I got you.
The king, yeah. Is he just? Oh no, the king needs help. Oh, I wish him luck. You know.
You do not detect that kind of dishonesty coming from him. No.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? He's got an armored compound. Okay, so in character, my brain is just basically running through all of this very quickly. Like, okay, this actually doesn't make sense. This guy is the local mafia don with armed guards and a small fortress. And he knows of Big Ben on a professional level in a way I never even heard of. And he's just, huh?
Okay. I will give you this. In the conversations that you have had with the, what was his name? The Abbott Williamson.
Mm-hmm.
The Cass family is, this is a terrible way to word this, but I think it makes the most sense. Violently pacifist.
He has an armored Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. It actually makes no sense at all because he has guys with guns.
So, okay. Let me read you some behind the scenes information about this guy.
You don't have to. I'm debating because this is not even close to what I expected, and I had some ideas of where to go with this, and all of them are defunct. And so I'm thinking, I welcome any insight from Tazara or from you.
He's been insulated so long by his wealth and the lucky peace of Broketree that he simply cannot imagine a situation that can really threaten his family.
Oh, that's you know what that is to my character? That's bubble wrap. I know what you're thinking. That doesn't make any sense. Just picture it.
No, I got it.
But
must pop. Oh yeah, I know.
Can I roll leader? Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Or administrator. Or punch. Whatever. What I want to do, legit, I want to do a quick threat assessment of me versus everyone in this room.
Okay.
Granted, I am low on health, but let's ignore the health for just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Like just in combat potential. So which of these do I need to roll? Please don't make me roll notice. Anything but notice, Jim. Please, I'll send you more gummy bears, please.
Well, it's a valid argument right there.
I'll buy third gummy bears, and he can.
I'll do it.
And then you can.
No, lead makes sense. Lead makes sense.
Okay, so that is what I was thinking because leadership experience. Okay, so 9.
It'd be intelligence probably, not charisma.
Whoops, sorry. That's hang on, and there we go. Although I guess I could just remove. Let's just remove 1 from the previous one,
So
rather than go with the double 1 roll. So 8.
Too late.
Okay. So you're fairly certain that you could use some improvised weapons by.
There's glass right there.
Yeah, there's the decanter. There's chairs that you could break. There's
Would be perfect for my fighting style.
So there are things around the room that you could use as weapons if you were to try and attack the group.
Okay.
However, there are several people here, and how they were doting on the gentleman, you're fairly certain that they would defend him. So
no vibes of a traitor. Damn. Okay, no, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, Christ, yeah. Okay, so seeing no alternative whatsoever, literally, I can't think of any other thing to do here. I said, "Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your time." I do a quick informal bow. You want me to just walk out? Do you need to take me out? Okay, so I just casually head out, gather the 3 women. Come on, head on out.
all right.
And we leave.
Okay.
And then we go around and I start climbing up the walls.
You passed me. I'm like, hey.
You're still slipping on like the very first rock at the bottom, and I'm like, aim for that one, dude.
So seriously though, which side do you go to?
Okay, so he's there. I'm gonna go. I can move myself. Hey, whee, I go into the fields.
And he was never heard from again.
I didn't know these were cornfields. Okay. So I am going to. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. What I want the 3 lovely ladies to do is I want them to basically be over here, just kind of hanging out. I can only move the 1. So the idea is they're on call, if you follow. They hear noise, they rush in, they start hitting. That's the rule.
But they're staying at the south side?
Yeah. They're ready to enter the front gate if needed. So I know what to do here. Wait, is it Dex or Strength?
Go ahead and have your NPC roll Sneak to see how nonchalant they can appear.
Can I roll Leadership to inspire her to be better at sneaking?
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Have you tried being?
That's pretty much what
quieter.
it is for, actually. So
okay, so I'll try to give her a bonus. No, charisma this time. There we go. Okay, 8.
Okay, +1.
Okay, so she's gonna roll her sneak. Oh my God, Dex.
Charisma.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Charisma. Does she have any? She has strength.
All right.
And a +1 for me. She gets a 5.
Okay.
So she's literally going.
Yeah, pretty much. Not quite. I mean, it's not a fumble. So
Yeah, she's probably just whatevering. Okay, so exert. Again, I'm sorry, strength or dex?
So if you're climbing the wall, it's going to be strength.
I told you, man. I told
That
you.
is a double 1. That is a double 1.
I'll be
Okay.
all by myself up here.
Wow.
Okay. So that means I need to.
That's not only a straight fumble. I have nothing I can do about that.
Nope. So I need to see if that guard noticed.
Oh my god. You know how hard it is to roll 2 1s? Jay, do you know how hard it is to roll 2 1s?
It's very easy. Did it just 10 minutes ago.
Apparently.
Hmm.
Oh my god. I'm going to go to hell right now, and I'm just going to have to kill everyone.
All right. So the guard that's on the roof there looks down and sees you laying on your back.
I'm okay. Immediate. Knee jerk. I'm okay. I'm okay. I slipped. Oh, God. Oh.
Need some help?
Hey, hang on. And I'm going to, like, brace myself against the wall. Like, okay, hang on. Oh. Thanks. And I'm going to leave in a westerly direction. Like this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go north, and then I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to try again. Meanwhile, the other two probably have had a chance to do at least 3 or 17 actions. It's been a bit.
I don't.
Do stuff.
So Hank's up in the tower, and Jay, you're watching the 2 guards with your bow.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a commotion that you're pretty sure came from the far side of the compound.
What does the commotion sound like?
A 1 and then a 1.
Ka-thump. You okay? Yeah.
Probably recognize one of those voices.
Is the guard leaning over? Like to look down.
Oh, you should totally shoot him in the back while he's looking.
That's the play.
I mean, unaware
I
and
have a
back
good shot.
You know, that's a sneak attack right there.
From where you are on the east side, you would not be able to see the guard on the west side.
Okay.
You can hear the voices, but you can't see it.
Gotcha.
You can see the other 2 guards look over.
Why not? Is he in range?
Yes.
Yeah, one of them will be. Sure.
All right. I think this was the distraction. So I'm like, this is it. This is it.
This is it.
It's go time.
This is it,
So-
guys. We're going to infiltrate this place and die.
Where is my name? Primitive
I'm
bow.
still over here. Because we're in the past now.
Here it goes. Come on. Rolling dice. I don't like this.
Come on, don't roll a 1 this time. Don't roll a 1.
It's not a 1.
It's a
Very
what?
far from a 1.
What is it? I
It's
don't know.
22.
Did I disconnect it or something?
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
What?
Yeah,
I see it in chat.
I don't-
You see it, Guido?
I
No.
don't see it in the stream either.
What in the world?
All right. Hold on. Let me refresh.
Yeah, I'm going to refresh too.
I will also refresh.
That sounds refreshing.
Rolling.
Nope. There is no roll.
Wild.
All right. Let me try it again then.
I don't even have a map now.
No,
Yeah,
I don't either. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Something's up.
Yeah, roll 20 is being weird.
Oh, did roll 20 go down?
Yep.
No, wait. I see it. It just appeared.
there
You see
it
it?
is.
We are back. Okay.
It's real.
So I
It's
shot it up into the
real.
air, and 20 seconds later, it fell down and hit me.
Yeah, what you did is, you remember Robin Hood, the old Disney film?
Right.
And he shoots that really awful bow, and someone twangs it, and it goes, and it takes like forever, and it shoots like 13 things, and then it lands and hits bullseye.
Men in tights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Man, tights did that too. So yeah, that's what
It
happened.
ricochets a couple of times.
Goes underneath the bleachers.
The guards are actually watching it as it goes around. They don't believe it's going to hit anything.
Yeah, they're just like, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Seems odd.
Yeah, that is absolutely a hit. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and basically say that actually, give me a luck save.
Okay.
okay.
There's a reason.
Oh,
No, that was so close.
All right.
6 inches from success.
So the guy drops where he is.
Aw, I was hoping he would drop on me.
No, he's not hitting. He's not hitting the one over
Oh,
you.
that's right. That's right. He doesn't even see that one. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But it does not drop over the side towards Jay. It does not drop over the side into the courtyard.
Oh, okay.
so we have no free weapon.
Yeah.
Now, do I hear this?
You see this? I mean, you've got the tower, right? You've got Overwatch, right?
Go ahead and give me a notice roll.
Okay.
Please roll well.
Okay, that's good enough.
God, it reset to the wrong character.
What?
The name.
Oh, it did for me
Oh.
too. Whoops. Let me fix that.
So you hear the commotion. You hear the voices. You don't see what impacts the guard, but you see one of the guards drop.
Okay. So at least one of them, if not both of them, goes over to the guard that's dropped.
So the question then becomes, which guard did Jay shoot?
He
sorry to
probably did
intervene.
the closest one towards him.
I'm sorry to intervene really quick, but I just have random music playing just for me.
Okay.
And like the boss theme from Pokemon Platinum just fired up.
Okay.
Sure.
And it just fits this so well. Like it was perfect timing. Okay, do I shoot the guy? Ugh.
50 cal, I choose you. It's a metal type.
It's super effective
Against anybody.
against anything.
Meanwhile, I'm hearing the Benny Hills theme song.
Well, there's
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's
Okay.
okay, there can only be like 30 guys in here.
So you're shooting the guy that's nearest you.
It was one of the guards. I don't just turn around and pop a random person on the street.
Right.
random passerby.
Making that click.
The kid with the soccer ball.
Yeah.
You're like, put that soccer ball away. Bonk.
I
You
said,
actually-
Manchester, and then to run away.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I'm going to give you this. The guards have just passed each other,
hmm
and you shoot the guard on the north side.
Okay.
The other one that was headed south has not. I should really roll, but I'm not going to. He does not notice that his companion has dropped.
Okay. Start reloading.
So what is
Hank?
Hank doing?
Yeah, so this is the one that dropped.
Yes.
This is the one that didn't notice.
Yes.
What's this one? Sorry. What's this one doing?
So that one is the one that had looked over the edge and saw Jonathan on the ground.
Is he still looking over the edge?
Yes. At this point, since we kind of backed up time a little bit, yes,
Okay.
he's still.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna take aim with the bow and shoot him because it's a significantly quieter weapon than a sniper rifle.
A little bit. Yeah, go ahead and give me the primitive weapon. Shoot.
Did we make a thing for that?
I don't know if we did. It's quick and easy, though. If you don't have it, I can go ahead and add that really quick.
Okay.
Let's see. That is ranged weapon, primitive bow.
Wait, I added it and then now it's gone. Oh, you added primitive bow. Okay, never mind.
There you go.
Fine, you can do it then, Mr. DM.
Roll it.
Big money.
All right. It's a solid hit, and he now has an arrow sticking out of his back.
That's a bad day.
Unfortunately, it's not a killing blow. So he's going to cry out in pain.
No,
Okay.
hang on. Can I intervene really quick? Maybe the guard should do a something save to avoid not tumbling over, basically at me. Get hit in the back while bent over.
Sure.
Look. I don't know what save that would be. I don't know the system that well, but
Probably physical.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one's his lowest one, use that one.
it's probably going to succeed anyways. Other side of the point. Yeah. He just crushed.
Damn it!
Yeah, he's fine.
Wow.
Fine. He rolled a 20. He actually like flexes the bow. Just there. There we go.
So here's the thing: do I have enough time to fire another shot?
No.
Even if I take it at a -1 for speech,
Well,
for lack of a better term.
as
I'm
much as
trying
I
to
don't want to
shoot
do it,
hide it.
at this point, I think I'm going to have you guys roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
We're doing good. We were doing good. All right.
Oh well, we can only get so far before we died. So, oh my god,
Well, you are on your back.
that's true. I am literally on my back. Hang on, let me do Aletta's too,
Oh yeah.
and you guys should probably do yours because they're just waiting to charge in, and this is probably going to be the charge in moment. Nope.
Damn it.
I'm an idiot. My Aletta's is the 5. I'm sorry.
Try it again. There we go. Yeah, that's better.
All right. I got to get some note paper.
Yeah, as I say, there's a bunch of this one.
Just to be thorough, I should go ahead and. Yep, that's my actual initiative in life.
I wonder what mine is while we're at it. Yeah, that's about right. 1.
All right. We got a lot of numbers here. All right. So, Hank, you're an 8. Matthias, you're a 4. Wait, why do I have so many? Oh, I see why.
Yes,
yeah.
we screwed
Because
up.
we're done.
Okay, so
Aletta is 5. Matthias is 4.
The other role for you, Hank, the 5, is that your NPC?
Going back.
Because I don't see a name attached to it. So, because you've got a 5 and an 8.
Yeah, no, it's not because it is because I didn't switch the name and then I switched the name and rolled it again. But yes, the 5 was her first one.
The 5 is hers. All right. What was her? What's the NPC's name?
Kaya, Kayrah, with a tilde somewhere.
I wish I had given them easier names.
Hey, that's on you, man.
It is, yes. Kyra.
Better than queso.
All right, so that's a 5.
Sir, your name is literally cheese.
Jay is a 3.
I should be, so I've got the initiative advantage thing, so I rolled twice.
Okay, so that's a 7.
Yep, and then the last one is for Miho.
All right. Hank, you're going to go first.
All righty. So, since we're already rolling initiative, we've already lost the element of surprise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn and fire an arrow at the one on the east wall that did not get hit by Jay's shot.
Okay. Let's see, and then I need to... Okay. Solid hit. Again, it embeds in the guard's back.
Just call me Cupid. I'm just wrecking fools. Okay, yeah. Love is in the air, and everybody got a piece.
Fitting. Okay.
Can't kill anyone, though.
And so that's going to take us to Miho.
All right, Miho. Now, she has a melee weapon, doesn't she?
Yes.
So she doesn't. So she's gonna. There's still that guy at the entrance. Is that correct?
Yes.
On the ground floor.
Yep. At the gate.
All right. She is gonna get over there and try, if she can, and basically try and either try and strangle this guy, get her hand around his neck and mouth so he can't just call out for reinforcements, and try and
Okay.
I don't actually know what kind of weapon she has. It just says primitive weapon.
What did she have? It was the machete, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it's even better. She'll use the machete to do that. So she should be cutting his throat.
Just so we're clear.
Yeah. I thought she had like a club. I was like, oh, that's a lot better. Okay. Yeah, so she runs up behind him and does the whole thing, or tries to.
Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me just a primitive weapon. Should be some kind of...
Let's see. Yep, I got it right here.
Cool.
2 shot versus AC 13 or below.
Oh, wow.
Crit. So she does 5 back flips as she goes over there. Punches him a few times, and then hits.
Like you do.
She's a warrior, so.
So she's actually trying to slit his throat, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So with a crit, she's basically just going to decapitate him.
All right. She decapitates him. Turns toward the people in the street and I guess gives them a thumbs up.
Hey!
There's a new king in town.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay. And so that's going to take us to Jay.
All right. Great. Who can I see?
You can see the other guard on the roof that Hank shot, who has just basically turned around facing into the compound, and you can see an arrow sticking out of his back.
Okay. So he turns around to face his attacker, and then he's going to try and take another arrow in the back. There we go.
See, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Please don't miss.
I missed. So he just turns around and he looks, and this arrow just whoosh, past his shoulder. And there you go. That's it. Hank, I thought flanking tactics were supposed to work. I missed.
Yeah. We'll work on that.
All right.
Hang on. Once per day, I can make a request from a non-hostile character with a charisma check to make them comply within reason. Okay, Jay, hit him. Succeed at this roll.
Yeah.
He's compliant, right?
See, what we needed was your leadership role.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm down there on the ground, completely out of everything right now.
I could administer this arrow into him. Check it out. There you go.
Yep. So if you just have the arrow go at exactly 33.7 degrees up.
I promise the arrow a vague promise of promotion and pay raise, and it does what it wants. I'm not actually going to give it to him. I'm just giving that impression.
As any good manager would.
Exactly.
Hey, I wanted to, but cutbacks. You know how it is.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm on
we
yours.
had the money budgeted, but in order to keep this place running and keep your job,
Yeah.
we had to change something. I'm sorry, but you know what? Lunch is on me today.
Yeah, we had a record quarter, but we're going to have to let you go.
Oh,
That's topical.
yeah.
Anyway.
So, Cadiz, he's buying lunch, but he's taking you to KFC.
Oh, dude.
Oh man. So you're going to call out sick tomorrow, is that right?
No, it's going to be somebody's going to call the ambulance.
Yeah.
Oh, anaphylactic shock.
All right, so that is going to take us to the NPC's turn.
Oh, damn it. That was our opening salvo, was nothing.
Well, no, we got a guard.
We got one guy of the 30 in there. We're down to 29, guys. We got this.
We got this.
We're cool.
Now they're probably going to say something. The other 50 guards are going to come out, but
Oh, crap.
But think of it this way: it'll be easier to hit 50 guys altogether than one
That's
guy by
true.
himself.
That's true. Aiming, it's just a target-rich environment. You know?
yeah, don't think of it as a backlog of negatives. Think that's a backlog of opportunities.
Oh, my God.
Accuracy by volume.
Yeah. Yeah, it's firing for effect.
So you guys hear shouts of to arms, we're under attack.
And then yell out and say, "Oh no, the pacifists are going to fight us!" No.
I'd like to say, as a world builder, I still call bull on this whole situation, by the way. I expect an explanation when we're done with this and it's not spoilers anymore, because this makes no sense.
Okay.
Like, this really makes no sense.
So yeah, the NPCs call out to arms, we're under attack.
Okay.
Which takes us to Alita.
Okay. She, if I'm not mistaken, has like a bat or something.
I think it was like a battle axe or something.
Well, it's just listed as medium primitive or whatever. Anyway, she's going to charge the hell out of someone who is not dead.
Okay.
Actually, did Jay's woman, whose name I can't remember, kill someone?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's what I thought. I just want to make sure I'm keeping up here. So yeah, she's going to charge someone who is not dead. I'm guessing because there were two guys at the front gate, right?
Well, there was the one that brought you in, which was then replaced with another guard. That is the guard that that NPC just took out.
Is there someone within striking range this round? I'll just ask it that way.
She'll have to use her full move to get inside the compound, but sure.
Okay, so she will get it. Hang on. This is going to get crowded, but there you go. She's in there.
You should be able to like make the icon smaller too.
There
you go.
Okay.
No.
Where is she?
So she's gone. Guys, we lost our NPC. And she is basically going to go after the nearest target of opportunity. I have no idea what's in there. So she swing. That's me, not her. So she uses her laser pistol, which I haven't had for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've just left the stats there on the assumption we'd get it back at some point. It's getting less and less likely as we go on here. Okay, so she is going to take a swing. That's an 11 to hit.
Nope, that's a miss.
That is awful. All right, so that's her turn. Full get in and then a miss.
Okay, so that takes us to Kyra.
All right. Kyra's going to go for the other watchtower, the south watchtower.
Okay.
And as soon as I figure out how to move, okay. She's gonna go there
Okay.
and attack.
All right. Is she going to climb?
Yes. No, she's not going to attack the tower. She's going to climb and attack the person in the tower.
Okay. So that will be her turn climbing to the top, but she'll be at the top next round.
Okay.
Which will then take us to Matthias. You are on your feet. I'm not going to make you.
Okay, I was actually just about to ask. I was thinking about it.
Good. Look at the sky for a
Do
while.
I have to get up?
No.
Okay. How many rounds, assuming success, how many rounds would it be to get to the top of this wall that I'm at on the west side?
So climbing the stones would take at least 2 rounds.
That's what I thought. I'm also going to assume, based on distance, that would also be 2 rounds to get in the front door. Because that's like 2 turns, which means I can only go twice my speed. So it's like there and then there. So yeah, I'm guessing that I'm screwed for 2 turns no matter what I do.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So what I would like to do is I would like to start climbing, and then I would like my GM to mercifully grant me a talk action to roll leadership to give people a +1. You shouldn't give it to me. I'll be honest. Until I get up. If I get to the top of that wall, I should totally be able to inspire my troops. But right now, it's just a...
There's no way they would be able to hear you as you're climbing the wall.
Ooh, okay. New strategy. So I'm not going to try to do that until I get to the top of the wall.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to make as much noise as possible over here.
Okay.
Basically, I'm trying to tank.
I got it.
You know. So let's do the exert roll and fail at it. Oh, wow. God.
Nicely done. All right.
I backflip up half the wall and then grab there, and it's like, oh, I got to go the rest of the way too, right? Damn it.
Because I like the idea, go ahead and give me a sneak roll as well.
Okay.
It's going to be... I'm trying to think... Because you're essentially doing the opposite of a sneak roll.
Yeah.
You are trying to draw attention to yourself. So...
I could tell. No.
Go ahead and make it a strength roll.
Okay. Sneak, strength. Because, yeah, I'm trying to kick, punch, grab.
Yeah.
3!
Okay.
That's a 2 and a 1.
The wall is not as fragile and noisy as you expected it to be.
Clearly.
It's
I'm trying to picture this, because what I'm picturing for such a failure and such a success is that I crawl like flawlessly up here, and as a consequence, I just keep hitting every nook and every like foothold perfectly.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any noise. So I'm just like, I'm Spider-Manning my way up here, and it's like
pretty much. Yep.
That's my round. I got nothing.
All right. So that takes us back to the other NPCs. You hear
30 men charge out with machine guns.
So you can hear noise from inside the compound. Specifically, Matthias, you can hear movement on the other side of the wall from where you're climbing.
Okay.
And that's all they're doing. Which takes us back to Hank.
All right. So I'm going to try and finish off the one on the west side wall that I worked on.
The one that is now looking over and seeing
some climbing guy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
His back's to you. He should get a +1 for the back. No, he shouldn't. Although I'm curious if flanking rules, oh my God, exist in this setting. I don't remember. We actually covered that the last time. I don't remember.
Wasting ammo.
You hit me. I mean, you rolled a 2. Oh my god!
No, it just embeds in the ground next to the guard. Looks over. Are you doing any kind of move or anything while you're up there?
You can poke your head down.
Basically, yeah, I'm just hiding again after.
You're hiding? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Which
Guys, we
then takes
suck.
us to Miho.
We officially suck.
All right. So
We've changed
the
playlists.
front door, how is it secured?
The front door is not currently secured.
Yeah,
It's
well,
still
someone
wide
just
open.
ran through it, like full tilt, with an axe.
Well, maybe one question. How is it normally secured?
Ah,
So what it is planks of the petrified trees that are they have a large man, I can picture it but I can't describe it.
like the bar that goes in between the hook things on both parts of the door.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
It's called, yeah, chkonk. Even Tazara's abandoned us. That's how doomed we are right now.
Okay. In that case, Miho is going to rush near along, following her axe-wielding companion. I can't move her, but she's going to rush in there. And look for targets.
I mean, there's the one that Aletta swung at.
Yeah, I guess it's true. She would go and help it out. She would go and help Aletta. So she will get up and base Aletta's target and help her out in taking this guy down.
All right, so you're going in.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why you couldn't grab it, but it's in.
It's probably
All right.
ownership things, because I can only grab mine and my other mine, but I can't grab any of the other ones.
You know what? I'm going to go in and make these controllable by all of you.
Okay.
Just, I mean, you could probably trust us with this.
It just is going to make it easier in the long run. So,
Yeah.
there. So you should all be able to grab and move all of them.
I can grab Elita. That's it. No.
Yeah, I can't grab anyone except for my 2.
I'll deal with it later.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not a big deal right now.
Okay. So Miho goes in and wow. Okay. So
She kills something. Please
yeah,
don't. She kills
yeah,
something.
that's definitely a kill.
Thank God.
Anything in particular she's doing?
Yeah. So, I mean, these two are obviously, well versed in working together. So, like they practiced before, they get up in a flanking position. Alita distracts her with that distracting attack, and
Sure. Okay.
Mio comes behind and just guts him right through the side.
All right. Yeah,
And they high five each other.
It was all a success. Yeah, Aletta totally high fives back. Yeah, these new bosses are awesome. We should serve them loyally forever.
Yes, we are loyal to a fault.
Yes.
All right.
Hail Ajax. Hail Ajax.
So that takes us to Jay.
Okay. And that guard is still just up there going.
Succeed at shooting this. He has like 3 arrows in him at this point, or some ridiculous amount. Each
All
one
right.
hits for 1.
All right, Boromir, here, take another arrow.
Yeah, exactly. He's just up there like, I've got this. He dumps one with his sword.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was just going to live the entire combat. I really did. Just the way this has been going. He's just, yeah, no, that's cool. I got this. Cool, guys. Cool.
Right in the spine. It's a clean shot, and he just drops.
All right.
Oh, thank
I'll look around to see who saw that.
I didn't. I'd love to, really.
Hank, roll notice.
On it.
You're the only one that could have potentially even seen it. Nope.
Nope, I'm hiding.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
All right.
It's so dumb.
Oh, we've got this, guys.
I will start making my way around to the front.
Okay.
If I've got enough movement, I'll go there and kind of end at the corner because he doesn't want to just rush around the front.
Yeah,
So
it's
anyway,
fine.
he can run. All right, that's it.
Basically, each square I think is like 10 square feet. I should probably double check. 1 square equals 20 meters.
Oof. Okay.
So it's a bit further than I thought.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
60, 70 feet, basically.
60, yeah. So
Okay.
you can move a square easy.
All right.
All right. So that takes us back to the other NPC who has an arrow sticking out of him.
Does he scream?
Or
Does he? I could just picture him being totally nonchalant, like, whatever. Another arrow, really?
Hey, at least it's not stuck in his knee.
That's
Yeah.
true. He'd have to quit.
Start whining about sweet rolls.
He is going to make his way to the inside edge of the roof and start making his way, basically dropping down into the courtyard.
Okay, so he's going after the twins, who are totally not twins or even related to each other.
Yeah.
Got it. Good to know.
Which takes us to Alita.
Okay, so she's going to kill that guy. in the face.
And actually, there are several NPCs in the courtyard.
Yeah, how many are we in at? Like, how bad is this melee at this point?
So right now, there are 8 people in the courtyard, and you can hear more inside.
Okay.
We're
Now,
at
I just
fire
want to
marshal
clarify.
capacity.
8, not 7?
With the guy that's climbing down, it's 8.
Okay. So, yeah, she is going to take a swing, obviously, at anyone. Pick one. Target-rich environment.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do a swing. 17, damage 9.
Yeah, that's definitely a kill.
Oh. Okay.
wow.
That's no. I'm not laughing because I'm evil. I swear. I'm laughing because I'm relieved because this whole combat has been going so badly. I was starting to think we were actually going to get here. Like we have just been rolling awful this whole time. With her additional action, she's basically going to move back towards, I forget her name. The two of them are basically back to backing at this point.
Okay.
I don't know if that gives any stat bonuses, and I don't care because it does make sense for them to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Gives them the bonus just like old times.
Yes. It's a great bonus. It gives them Garrus. He just shows up. It's awesome.
All right. So that's going to take us to Kyra, who's at the base of the tower. Or she's
Climb the ladder.
She has made her way to the top of the tower. Yes.
Okay. So she's going to attack the guard in the tower.
All right. Primitive weapon,
Mhm.
assuming she's using the machete.
Machete, yes.
Oh, that is a miss.
Oh, I meant to ask, Guido, and I hate to ask this, but do these NPCs have classes? Because they don't have class abilities. And I was just curious because the Slayer class ability is the I get to hit or I get to be missed once per scene thing. And I only bring that up because she just missed.
Well,
I wasn't planning.
she's also a sapper, according to her bio
Oh,
backstory.
she's a sapper. Okay, so
Yeah.
she's probably not actually a slayer then.
She's into arson and sabotage.
You can also just give them nothing if you prefer them to be, commoners, level 2 commoners or whatever.
At this point, I'm not giving them special abilities.
Okay.
If we decide to level them up later, we'll discuss it. But right now, they don't have their special ability.
Okay. I understand.
Because honestly, 6 of you with special abilities.
Yeah, fair enough.
What?
I'm only asking.
Have you seen our rolls?
In all honesty, the only reason I'm asking is because we've been rolling crap and there's like 9+ guys there. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother. So, who's next?
It wasn't my choice to attack. I'm just saying.
Actually, does she get a second attack this round? Because she didn't move. I don't know how that works in the system at all.
No, but if the guard in the tower misses, I will give her an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Remind me if I forget.
Okay.
Oh, I'll remember because we're screwed. This is every bonus counts moment right here.
Which then brings us to Matthias.
I'm gonna keep climbing, hopefully.
Okay.
So where's me? Switch over to no. Oh Jesus, what I do? There we go. Switch over to me. And no, me. There we go. Okay. I roll the. Where the hell is it? Exert. There it is. 12.
Wow.
And
all right.
I mean, why not? I'm going to go ahead and do the sneak thing again.
Okay.
Well, he is looking right at you as you're climbing up.
He is looking right at me, and he can't see me. He can't see me. I'm invisible. I am a ghost on this wall.
You are so nimble climbing up this wall. Basically, you see as you are cresting the wall, the guard that was at the top is, you see his head basically duck down as he's climbing down the other side of the wall.
Oh my God. Literally invisible up here.
Well done.
Well, I'm up top now. I'm on the
You're on the roof.
Parapets, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So that takes us to the other NPCs. One of them is going to try and take a swing at what's her name? All right. So I'm assuming she has more armor or more AC than 9. So he misses, which means she's going to get that attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And she guts him.
Nice. Oh,
All right.
starting to feel a little less horrified at this encounter. We got this, guys. See, what's funny is I thought our only advantage was Hank up there with Overwatch. Because I played XCOM. No, I'm serious. XCOM 1, my snipers were the MVPs of every match once I got them into position. Everyone else is up there, oh, we're dying. He's just like, hang on. Reload.
So as much as I hate to do it, because I know we're right in the middle of combat, we have been going for 2.5 hours here. It is getting late.
And we've got like 20 people to kill.
I'm going to go ahead and call it here.
Okay.
And we will pick up in the middle of combat next time.
We're at the top of the round, right? Anyway.
We are. Yes.
Okay. Great. That works out.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Easy to figure out. Easy to do. We'll figure out the select thing, and we'll die next time.
And we'll set the fortress on fire.
I mean, that's option B right now, as far as I'm concerned.
So.
Right.
I'm proud of how, open world I leave the entire world for you guys, but you are a victim of your own consequences.
Yes. The consequences, we're storming this castle.
It's happening.
It'll be
When
fine.
diplomacy fails us.
Yeah, diplomacy failed miserably. That was just such a wall of nothing.
Well, he gave you nothing to work with.
Yeah, it was just hi,
Didn't
bye.
care.
Okay. Okay. I plan to torture that guy later if we succeed at this.
All right.
Mostly because I want information from him, but also because I hate him.
Is there anyone that you don't hate?
I don't hate those two. Or those two. They're cool. And the three women, they're cool. And I'm going to try to repeat the trick where we got people to join us.
Okay.
It's not going to succeed, but I'm going to try to repeat it.
All right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until we've killed like a lot of them and only like 2 or 3 are left. And then I'm going to be like, you can live or die.
Join us and defend the town, or you will.
Yeah, join us in defending the town or die.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. Because I don't actually want them to join us. We have 3 too many as is.